Hello everybody, my name's Big Citrus and let's get into it. So it's been about roughly a month since I've actually recorded a new video for this channel, and that's because mainly I've been taking a vacation, just taking some time to myself, truly just relaxing and trying to improve my mental health because this goddamn map has ruined my fucking sanity. Yeah, so I'm not really gonna do a whole long, intro where I talk about the history of Battle Royale maps and map design and gaming. That's for a more sophisticated Big Citrus video. Today we're just off the fucking handle. I can't do this anymore. I know this map in Apex is going out of the ranked rotation next week or in 2 weeks or something. I don't fucking care. I need to get this out because this map genuinely makes this game so much worse. Now I know the casual community's line when it comes to Apex is that YouTubers and pro players like myself bitch about literally fucking everything. And if you are someone who doesn't like to hear a grown man bitch about a map in a Battle Royale video game made for fucking teenagers and children, then I'm sorry, this is not going to be the video for you because I can't anymore with this map. You guys have been wondering why I haven't been uploading? It's because every time I log on to Apex, a piece of my fucking soul is taken away. Yes, the game is quote unquote free to play, but the mental toll that is exhausted on your mind and on your body is something that is worth more than money. It takes more than 2,000 Apex coins. It takes everything from you. Imagine Apex is your favorite game right now and all you want to do is grind ranked, but you have to fucking play King's Canyon for what, 2 months? That would be a dystopian nightmare. Oh wait, no, that's the fucking world we live in. Look, I know I'm not saying anything controversial by saying King's Canyon is the worst map in Apex, maybe even the worst map in Battle Royale history, which might be a bit exaggerative, but honestly, I'm starting to believe it's true. If anyone from Respawn is watching this, I genuinely love the other 3 maps you've crafted for this game. Stormpoint, World's Edge, and Olympus especially are fantastic Battle Royale maps. Honestly, they set the bar for map design in Battle Royale games. They are phenomenal. King's Canyon is an outdated mess that you keep trying to repair. You're trying to repair it like it's a possessed bicycle, like a bicycle that's been possessed by the devil that will continuously be set on fire, but you keep dumping water on it thinking it will work. No, it has the devil's magic attached to it. The fire will never die. It's just going to burn you every time you touch it, just like King's Canyon. Like and subscribe, join the community Discord, follow the stuff in the description if you want to interact with me. Comment your opinions below. I might make a follow-up video and use some of the comments from this video. I want to stick to 5 simple fucking points, and the first one's going to seem a bit shallow, but please just fucking bear with me on this. Number 1. This map looks like fucking ass. I don't want this video to go on forever, so I'm gonna try and just be as punctual as I can. Let's look at every other map in this game. Stormpoint has these luscious, nice beach coasts with some beautiful crystal blue water, and there are some beautiful trees in this map and mountains that genuinely make you feel like you're in a jungle, but they connect in a way that always connects you with the water. World's Edge, you have this lava-ridden city cracked down the middle. You have the excellent design of the dome, which is, just a fucking lava dome with lava inside. I mean, that's just cool. Harvester is obviously an amazingly dope looking area. And the snowy section of World's Edge is a nice contrast to the multi-brown, orange, decadent, lava-ridden area that precedes the rest of the map. And then, of course, you have Olympus, which is just this beautiful city in the sky, giving BioShock Infinite a run for its money. Beautiful, sleek, luxury designs, and everywhere looks like it's out of a high-class sci-fi movie. Olympus is truly amazing. And then you have King's Canyon, which legitimately looks like a fucking C-tier Call of Duty DLC map from 2010. It's fucking ass. I'm not saying that look is everything. It's a Battle Royale game. People don't really care about aesthetics nearly as much outside of cosmetic items available for purchase. King's Canyon, though, genuinely fucking hurts my eyes every time I look at it. They changed it visually in this new season, and it all just feels like it's one color of baby poop green and dog throw up brown. It's just horrible. Now, obviously, it's not supposed to be appealing to my eyes, but I feel like even the old King's Canyon felt more like a desert, honestly, and I kind of preferred that to what we have now, which just feels like an AI generated Minecraft area, and I mean that in the worst sense. Even the buildings on these maps look out of place. They just look really weird. And obviously looks are not everything, but when you're having to only play this one map, this one small map for months on end, and you're having to look at it. It genuinely is just annoying, and there's so many little fucking trees and bushes that get in the way of you being able to see things. It just genuinely looks like ass. I think honestly making this map darker would be a good idea. I genuinely believe that this map at night looks way fucking better. I guess a battle royale game, so having light would be important, but if you had everything illuminated by moonlight, I honestly think that would be cooler. But I don't really have a lot of interest in fixing Kings Canyon. I just want it gone anyways. Second point, everything is smushed and too close to one another. This is the usual first point everyone makes when complaining about this map, is that the points of interest, the locations in this map, are a fucking Pathfinder zipline away from one another. This is a massive problem, and it honestly feels like a fucking Warzone map. Literally, when I play Kings Canyon, I feel like I am on Rebirth Island, where everything is literally basically just the same location interconnected by a couple staircases. That is literally what Kings Canyon is. They tried fixing this in Season 10 by cutting off some of the locations to one another and, you know, adding some branching paths that can only be accessed if you know where you're going. And they tried making it more like it feels like you actually have to plan your path when, you know, you're traversing the area, which I did kind of like if it weren't for number 3, the changes to the ring. What the fuck? I think the changes to the ring are going to work on a map like Stormpoint, but I do not think these changes for Kings Canyon are fucking good. I know that the numbers of how much damage the storm will do and how much, you know, fast it will come in will be different on different maps, but Jesus fucking Christ. With how fast the ring comes in on this map and it doing more damage, there are like 3 viable locations you can land where you'll actually get decent loot and be close to the center of the ring. Because 9 times out of 10 on this map, the final ring will be somewhere in the center of the map. Now, them changing the map wouldn't be an issue except for the fact that it is so much harder to get from where you are if you land on kind of the outer edges of the map into next circle, because now a lot of it is blocked off and you have to go around these giant ass mountains and hills and valleys. And Valkyrie just got nerfed, and as annoying as she may have been, she may have made this map more bearable if her ult was as good as it used to be. But Jesus fucking Christ, I am tired of having to go on the fucking Lord of the Rings-esque journey every time I want to land at one of the only 2 good locations on this map known as caustic treatment. It is a fucking nightmare struggling to find syringes and medkits. Like, I've literally just resorted to playing Loba so I can always find syringes easily, because I am always stuck in the fucking storm. 3 teams land on me, I have to fight them, I survive with barely any health, and by the time I'm still fighting the 3rd team, the ring has already absorbed my asshole, and I'm having to fucking run. It's a Shakespearean goddamn tragedy. The thing is, the map is small, so you think this wouldn't be an issue, but with how smushed together the locations are, like I mentioned before, it's so easy still to get third party when you're just traversing another area, because there's always going to be a team nearby, and they'll probably have better loot than you. But hey, loot necessarily wouldn't be a problem if not for number 4. All the locations on this map have no loot and are dog shit. Literally, like I mentioned before, caustic treatment is really the only area on this map I actually like. It has an outside area in the front with some loot, an outside area in the back with some loot. It has a way to get some free purple and gold loot inside, which is really nice, but you'll usually be fighting for teams over that, which makes it exciting. And it does have some areas where, yes, you can set up with characters like Caustic and Watson and get a good inside advantage. It'll be hard for people to break you, but there's lots of pathways from behind the building to get inside. It's just overall a well-designed area, and that actually has loot. Are there any other locations on Kings Canyon that are like this? No. Everyone was super hyped for the return of Skulltown, and it was a huge fucking disappointment, and there's basically no loot there. And every other location is just buildings stacked on top of each other. Like, everyone drops a containment because it's the smallest area with some buildings inside that you can have fun playing on doors. You know, there's just kind of nowhere else that's like fun to fight at. Like, who lands at swamps? It's literally on the edge of the map, basically has no loot, and if someone is shooting at you from the high ground in any other location, you're fucked. Also, the way this map is designed, if you get caught out in an open area, like, you know, in the dead center of the map where nearby bunker and containment up on that giant hill, you know what I'm talking about, you are dead. If you get caught out in the open anywhere on this map and you don't have 3 reset characters, you're fucked. But what is the center point of Kings Canyon? Every other map in this game has a like center like feature. World's Edge has Fragment, Olympus has Hammond Labs, and Stormpoint has Jurassic Park, as I like to call it. What is it for Kings Canyon? Kings Canyon has the bunker, an area with like 5 pieces of loot and is only strong if you're playing Caustic or Watson or Maggie or Fuse. This is the entire area connecting the center of the map, and it literally cuts a part of the map down the middle, and if you get trapped in it and you're in the wrong characters, you are fucked. It does not feel like the center point of the map, except for the fact, you know, that's literally in the center of the map, and it connects to the area that is the highest death zone on the entire map because every team is rushing to get to the spot because the ring is always chasing them and forcing them there. This map genuinely feels like a fucking war zone map, and I mean that in the worst possible sense. Sorry, that's too nice. This feels like a fucking PUBG map, and yes, I still mean that in the worst possible sense. Point number 5. This map forces the lamest and most fucking boring team comps ever. You can say that, I guess, about every map in this game. King's Canyon specifically forces you to play some of the most boring team compositions I have ever fucking seen. Without close quarters, this map Seer is definitely really strong, and I think we can all agree Seer is insanely unfun to play against, and is just a genuinely annoying character. But Caustic and Watson are insanely strong on King's Canyon. There are so many indoor areas and areas that are very susceptible to you just getting grenade spammed that Caustic and Watson seem very, very strong. Characters like Caustic and Watson are able to make positions on this map that seem pretty fucking awful to play actually very viable. Also, Fuse and Maggie are incredibly strong on this map, and while I do enjoy playing all 4 of these characters to an extent, I can definitely see why other people don't. Like, when you're just getting spammed by Fuse and Maggie nades when you're just trying to heal after getting 3rd and 4th partied, and there's literally nothing you can do about it except just eat shit unless you have like Watson or Gibby, you're kind of just fucked. Yes, Newcastle is also pretty decent on this map, and I find him especially annoying to play against when you have an uncoordinated team, because a coordinated Newcastle team pushing you with Newcastle ult, pushing you with the shield, getting a really safe res with his new really insanely fast res. I mean, it's just a nightmare to fight against. Movement-based characters on this map kind of get shafted because this map is so small. You don't really need to run characters like Octane or Ash or Pathfinder, in my opinion. It's just better to scan a survey beacon, go get a decent position, and hold down an area with some tank-like characters. Now, if you like playing some of these characters I've mentioned, then I imagine you probably love King's Canyon. And I'm fine with seeing these characters a decent amount of the time, but every single match in my ranked games is a nightmare. Literally, I see the same 4 or 5 legends in all of my ranked games, and that's just in Diamond. I don't even want to know what it's like at Predator. Let's just agree on one thing. Everyone's least favorite map is either King's Canyon or Stormpoint. But I think over time, everyone will easily agree that Stormpoint is way better than King's Canyon. So here's the question. Do I think King's Canyon is beyond saving? Well, yeah, I fucking do. This map is a fucking nightmare. Looks like shit, plays like shit, there's no loot anywhere, the ring comes in way too fast, you have to play boring character, you have to play annoying characters like Seer, Caustic, and Watson, and it just looks like shit, and it just makes you feel like shit. And the 3rd and 4th parties on this map are just a nightmare, and yeah, it is an actual travesty. How many times have they tried to fix this map? How many map changes have we had to King's Canyon since it has come out? Like, what, like 10 actual new updates to this map? And each and every time people have consistently said, no, I'm gonna go play pubs, fuck this shit. Respawn, if you're listening, I know it feels genuinely hard to hear that something that you probably put a lot of effort into and was the first map on Apex, something you probably have a lot of nostalgia for, is bad. But the truth is, the game would be better off without King's Canyon, and I recommend permanently vaulting it and maybe only bringing it back for Shadow Royale. The majority of the community agrees, and I think it's just time to move on. It is what it is. We're getting a new map next season, Divided Moon, and from what I've seen, it won't have lots of problems that King's Canyon has, so I'm hoping that it's actually good, and hopefully with the addition of Divided Moon, we can maybe just get rid of King's Canyon forever. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been just taking a break for my mental health. Streams are coming back soon. I have a lot of music stuff dropping soon, and I just want to say thank you guys for the continued support. I really appreciate it. I know this video probably won't get lots of views or anything like that, but I just wanted to fucking get it out there. Drop a comment. I might make a follow-up to this video. I might. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on King's Canyon. And I've been Big Citrus, and have a damn good one.